Well, hello friends, Fujosevich here, bringing you a Unite the Murlocs Shaman deck, as we are going to be hoping to, oh boy, not get run over by this Pirate Warrior, or at least what we expect to be Pirate Warrior. We're going to go ahead and start our game a little bit slowly, which might seem a little bit counterintuitive and not exactly what we want to be doing. But I think it's going to end up working out... Oh, seemingly horribly. Perfect. Oh. Oh, really? So now we totally have a chance to clear the board, which is nice. And now we're going to coin out a Maelstrom Portal. Maybe get a Murloc off of it. That'd be ridiculous. And all of a sudden we have a board that our opponent might feel like they want to deal with. So we're going to be able to complete the quest around turn 5 or 6. The issue is if we're just going to be dead because we're going to take far too much damage before that time is up. I'm expecting that we'll be able to... Oh my. Well, and to answer our question, it looks like, yeah, we might actually just be dead in a turn or two. We're going to go ahead and buff our Murlocs up. And just go face here. We don't have any sort of big killing... game-winning finisher aside from the Gentle Megasaurs. So there's no Bloodlust or anything like that, which obviously would almost be lethal at this point if we were to top deck it. If this is just... Yeah, that's kind of scary. No pirates for our opponent to kill, so that's a good thing. But that is going to be a whole heck of a lot of damage. How do we do this? How do we do this even remotely efficiently? I don't think we do. That's okay. We'll put that in the very middle. We'll just go 3-3. This is fine. We'll just get as much of this face damage in as we can. How close are we to completing the quest? Oh, and I should have summoned this before we got that one attack off. That would have been 1 extra damage. We'll see how close we are to being finished the quest now, but we'll see. So if our opponent can't kill us now, we have a real chance. There we go. Our opponent finally had to switch to a little bit of board control. I think they were definitely worried there. Equipping a 1-1. That's pretty nice for us. Is this lethal or no? 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 2. We are literally 1 off. So we would have had lethal if we had attacked last turn. So now we have to try and survive 1 more turn. And I don't know that it's really worth trying to dodge the Mortal Strike. Because there's only so many things that can actually kill us here. Is that face or no? Oh, Mortal Strike to their own face. That's okay. So that's kind of how this deck is going to be working. I've obviously not been having a lot of success, but it's still kind of fun to see if this deck can really be working or not. Okay, so it looks like we are going quest versus quest. I definitely like the chances of our opponents open the waygate over our Murlocs, especially the way our hand is shaping up right now. Oh, this is a little bit awful. We have almost all of our utility cards in hand right now, which could be a little bit of a problem for us in the long run. There's no doubt about that. We could hopefully top deck some sort of Murloc that we can play. I would like that quite a bit. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and play one of our Murlocs because we're gonna run out of time is what we're gonna run out of against the time mage. That's not a good joke, but that's okay. I still think this matchup, if we're able to go fast enough, in theory this matchup should be manageable. I don't want to say it's gonna be a great. It's obviously, I don't think, a great matchup, but I do think manageable is a fair way to put it. We're just gonna trade off here. I think this is going to be very important for us to be completing this quest. The issue is, again, of course, we have all of these utility cards that are clogging up our hand. and not going to be allowing us to do any of our big Megafin type of things. That's an interesting choice. It looks like we're just going to get our board wiped here. I don't think we have any cards in our deck that are not Murlocs anymore. No, we have one more Maelstrom Portal. Never mind. Yes, we have one more Maelstrom Portal. Perfect. If we top deck it, it's absolutely amazing. Perfect. No top decking of the... I don't even know if it's worth playing this right now. I honestly don't know how we win having none of our Murlocs in our hand. We have literally 20 cards in our deck. Oh, no, wait. We still have one more Gentle Megasaur. Excuse me. And one Maelstrom Portal. So there's 18 out of 20 cards right now that are Murlocs in our deck. That's a Frostbolt on a Taunt Totem. I guess we're just going to go ahead and build up this way. We have no way to be disrupting this ice block. And I mean, we know that it's ice block. There's nothing else that it really can be against this sort of mage. That's going to be ice barrier. That's for sure. That much we can guarantee. Oh my, what is this? One of those had to be discovered. Oh, you have a third? I'm expecting some of this is going to be... No mirror entity, wow. What are these? Oh, is one of them going to be that new... one of them's going to be that new secret, right? Mana Bind, that's what it is. Wow, Flame Strike on the Murlocs. I dig it. Our health doesn't matter because if our opponent gets their combo, we lose anyways. If you control a Murloc, discover another Murloc. We want to discover another one of these. There's that barrier. Okay, I mean, our opponents used a little bit of removal. Obviously, nothing significant. I can't believe this game has taken so long. Most of my Murloc games, we either we win by a quick blowout or we just get blown out, which is kind of an interest, which is some people's valid strategy. Now, people generally tend to play a stronger deck when they play that. Like Pirate Warrior is good that way. You either win or lose very, very quickly most of the times. Is this completed? Almost. I mean, we can complete it, but until we get any sort of... This is now 9 in hand. I mean, it's just... I mean, we gotta see some things. I mean, next turn we can go 4, 6, 8, 10. Pyroblast to face. Sure. That's a big spell that was not in their deck, that's for sure. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. This. Get some Wind Fury action. Oh, do we want to get sticky with this? Or 3, 6, 9... 3, 6, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20. Get our opponent down to 11. Or do we want to have the stickiness with the... No, let's just go for it. Let's live a little. Now, I'm expecting we still get AoE'd down here. But the good thing about this is the fact that we're going to then have Megafin to kind of do Megafin things. That's a pretty good result, I guess, if you like that sort of thing. Cold Light Seer, that's okay as well. This is gonna, yeah, there we go. That's another spell that our opponent wants. Oh, straight up counterspell. Spell Deny? And then we'll go ahead and pop our opponent's bubble next turn. So I mean they're kind of close, but I mean this hex is as good as it's gonna get, I think. Gonna eat some sort of big removal. That's very to be expected. Oh, Finja. Sadness. We kind of want to be playing lots of things though, don't we? Like we kind of value lots of things over big things right now. It's kind of whatever. Because we really want to be able to have a board so that we can then push through. Oh, we hope that's not Discovered Flame Strike or Blizzard or anything awesome like that. Hopefully just be very bad. I don't even know what would be bad right now. But this is obviously not a great matchup for us by any stretch. We had a really slow start there. Seemed to be turning it around. There was no direct damage from our hand, which was very, very sad. Ooh, our opponent's so close to winning. Ooh, maybe our opponent did just win. And you know what? If they do hit the combo, well then good for them. They've had a whole bunch of cards here for quite a while, right? Let's see. Another Finja? Yeah, Finja's kind of good. We'll kind of buff up that health. Let's see what we can't do here. Obviously, our opponent could have more Blizzards and more Frost Novas and things like that. They could also obviously just have the combo and then we lose. Oh, it looks like we do as well. Or they do, I should say. We'll let it go off the first time. We'll totally let it go off the first time. Molten Reflection. Molten Reflection. Now they hit the combo. Then one of these has to be Antonitis and one of these has to be just any spell. It doesn't even matter because then it's just infinite damage on our face. I don't really acquire your assistance. And now it's just infinite fireballs, and as long as they don't BM, they get to do it. I mean, that's well played. We tried to push there. I think we did as good of a job as we could expect to under the circumstances. I don't really know where we could have gone differently. If you see anything or you saw anything, obviously let me know. Otherwise, everyone, thanks for hanging out. This is definitely not a deck, I don't think, unless I see some sort of really refined version in the future that I'm going to be continuing to play a lot of. It is a fun thing to do when I'm at a rank floor like this. But otherwise, it's just a fun deck to play every once in a while. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Keep your stick on the ice.